Hi guys, welcome to my channel, The Golden Cruiser. I'm Cindy, and today we're going to talk about some shortcuts for boarding day. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how to make your boarding day easier and get you on that ship into the fun sooner. So grab a drink, maybe a snack, sit back and relax, and let's talk about cruising. Number one is update the cruise app. Now, most people have the cruise app loaded already on their phone and ready to go months in advance. I know I have mine already on there. We don't cruise till November. I've already been on there reserving what dining times I want, and any purchases you want to make are on there, filling out all my required documents, and I'm ready to go. But what some people don't know is they update these apps and they don't let you know that there's a new version, that you need to update it. This happened to me once. We got to the terminal and I was showing the app for my boarding pass or something, and something was missing. And she said, "Oh, you probably don't have the latest version." So she deleted it from my phone and then updated it again, installed the app again, and it had all the information on it. So sometimes they make updates to that app and they don't let you know. So what they recommend doing is, like a couple days before your cruise, go in, delete the app, and then upload it again. I know it might sound like a hassle, but sometimes there might be information that you need to know that's not on one you have because it's an older one, so you need to update. Number two is your carry-on. Now make sure in your carry-on bag you have your documents, anything you will need, like a passport, driver's license, visa, whatever you need to get on that ship. Birth certificates, in example of taking a child, you need their birth certificates. Your boarding passes. I always print out a boarding pass, and then I also have it on my phone. That way that kind of backs that up in case something were to happen to your phone. So you want to keep all that there. You'll want to keep, what I do is keep mine in this little travel folder here that I got from Amazon. I put everything in here. So all of our passports, there's places to put upside down credit cards and passports, and there's all kinds of room in here. And I put my boarding passes in here and granddaughter's birth certificate. And then I carry this on with everybody's ID, everything that everybody needs for the cruise. I have it in my tote bag so I can pull it out right when we get to the counter. I've seen so many people stand there fumbling for their ID, or then the other person fumbling for theirs. They can't find it. Oh no, did I pack it somewhere else? So have that stuff out and ready. When you're waiting in line, get that ready. You've got plenty of time to have it ready. Don't wait till you walk up the counter and then try to figure out where it is. Have everything there for you. Remember that most cruise lines, you cannot take on plastic bottles, so you cannot have a bottle of water, even if it's sealed, going on a cruise ship with you. They'll have you dump it before you get on. You can take like an aluminum refill bottle to take with you. You can pack that in your luggage. And then when you get on the ship, you can use that to fill up water or whatever you want throughout the ship. But you cannot take the plastic water bottles carry on with you. They think you're hiding alcohol in it, even if it's sealed. Number three is set your boarding alarm. Now, I've done this many times because I'm one that likes to get on the cruise ship as early as I can. If that's 10 o'clock, then I try to get there at 10 o'clock. So some people who like to get there early, set your alarm clock. A lot of times the check-in starts right at midnight or a minute past midnight, that you go online and you check in, and then it gives you your boarding time. So depending on the time zone you're in, and depending, where the ship's leaving from, that will determine what time your check-in will be. So if you want to get there early, find out that exact check-in time. Like on our last trip, it left from Seattle. Now, there was people saying it's going to be after midnight. Well, it depends on what time zone. I was in the same time zone as the Seattle one, So my check-in time was actually 9 p.m. and not midnight. So check that out and see what time it is. Get in there as quick as you can and do that check-in, and that will determine how soon you get on the ship. Number 4 is stay close to the port. Now, you should be staying the night before if you possibly can. That's the best scenario. You don't want to come in the same day and then your flight's delayed or you're in traffic and you can't get to the ship on time. So best scenario is come in the day before. Now you want to stay close to the cruise port. Don't book some very fancy hotel that's not close, but oh, you're going to get there in time. You're going to Uber or taxi there. You'll have plenty of time. There is a lot of traffic in these cities and you might not get there in time. So try to book close to the cruise port. Stay as close as you can, possibly 15 minutes away, because of the traffic and other issues that could happen. Try to find a hotel that will shuttle you to the cruise port for less stress. Now, I'm going to do that on this cruise. I'm kind of iffy about the hotel, but we're getting in not to the airline to the Long Beach at 5:30 at night. So we're not going to be too long in that hotel, and they will shuttle us for free the next morning, and they're right across the street from the terminal to the cruise terminal. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. I've looked at the rooms. I've looked at the reviews. It's not a 5-star hotel, but it's okay for one night. It's good for one night. It's got a good rate for the area. So we're going to try that. But try to stay as close as you can. Maybe it's not that 5-star hotel, but it's not, a Roach Motel or anything like that. So just check that out. And as number 5, as I talked about it before, keep all your boarding documents together in one place. Like mine is in the folder I showed you. Keep that in your tote bag. Have everything together. Don't separate over here. This person's holding the boarding pass and this one has the IDs and this one, and you're all trying to get it. Just be prepared for smooth check-in. Everything in one place will make it easy. Even if you have to put it in a Ziploc baggie or whatever you want to put it in, have it all together. Number 6 is get your medallion early. Now, if you're sailing on a Princess Cruise, a Celebrity Cruise, or MSC, you're eligible to have your medallion mailed to your home. Now, medallions are, I grabbed my granddaughter's real quick because it's the first one I saw. This is a medallion that Princess Cruise or MSC or Celebrity use. Now, this one, we were able to pick what design we wanted. I don't know if you can see it, but she picked a Siamese cat. We got these little rubber bracelets, I think, like a watch. I think we paid $10 for these, $5 or $10, and it fits right in there, and it stays in. It does not fall out, and you can wear these right on your wrist, and it's the easiest thing ever. You just wear them. We got the ones that didn't say Princess on it because we figured when we were in port, it would be less obvious than saying Princess Cruise. Mine had a poodle on it. My son's was like a Laker medallion. And so you can get different ones. We used to be able to order these different ones online, but now I think you have to do it when you get on the ship because the ones coming now just say Princess. They do send these with a lanyard for you to use around your neck. If you want anything else like these rubber watch, you can get it from Princess or you can get these on Amazon. Or if you wanted like a gold-plated watch band, you can get that. Necklaces. They have all different things on Princess to get this. Anyway, my point is get these mailed to you instead of picking them up at the cruise terminal. It saves some time right there. There's 2 lines going. One is for people that already have theirs, and the other one's for people that have to pick theirs up. Now, I know they don't get shipped to every country, so depending on where you live, they would ship it to you. So I always get ours ordered, come to the house, they come with the lanyard, and then you're ready to go. When you get in line, you're in a shorter line. So try to do that. You don't have to pay for these. The only thing we paid for to have an extra instead of the one saying Princess, I don't remember. It wasn't that much. We paid extra for that and for the rubber band. but this band can be reused every time we go. We can stick our medallion in there. So that's why I like that. Number 7 is tag your bags right. Now make sure your luggage tag is all filled out. You know, it should print out with all your information on it, or you might have to write in there some things. Put it in a plastic sleeve. Get one of the, geez, I didn't bring mine with me. They're just little plastic luggage tag holders. You can go to Amazon and get them. I got some on Temu. And you can put in an Amazon like Princess Cruise luggage tag holder, Carnival luggage tag holder, because it seems to me they're all different sizes. I have a different size for Carnival than I do for Princess or Royal Caribbean. They're all different sizes. But you can reuse them as many times as you want. So get some of those. They're inexpensive. And then put your paper tag in it. You don't have to, but if it was raining, it protects it from the rain. It protects it from getting ripped or torn. It just makes it easier. And like I said, it is inexpensive. You get a bunch of them. You probably get like 6 of them or 8 of them, and they're not that much money. Just search for whatever cruise ship you're on Amazon, and they have all kinds of them, different kind. And that is the best way to do to keep your luggage tag safe from ripping, tearing, or getting wet. Number 8 is small bills. Make sure and take some small bills with you for boarding at the cruise terminal or getting to the cruise terminal, so you can tip shuttle drivers or ride drivers. And so you can tip your porters that take your luggage out front at the cruise terminal. You should tip them a small amount per bag, $1 or $2 per bag, should be sufficient, but take some small bills for this, and don't just have your large bills with you. Number 9 is upgrading to priority boarding. Now, not all cruise lines do this, but some do, like things that Carnival has, Faster to the Fun, to get you on board sooner. Now, I usually always purchase this with them. Usually for the 3 of us, it's an extra $100. One time, $100. It gets us in a special, it gets us in earlier to the, to sit in the terminal. There's a Faster to the Fun line. And then you have your own section to sit in. And then you get right on the ship after they board, like the gold members, the platinum members, the suite guests. Then you get on. And then after you comes the other passengers. You also get a couple other things with it that I can't really remember now. But since I like getting on the ship first, I like to pay for that on Carnival. I'm sure there's some other ships that have this. I don't think, I think Royal Caribbean did, but theirs was very expensive, and I wasn't gonna pay for that price. But for $100, I did it. So just check on that if you want to get upgraded to the priority boarding, or board like a VIP. If you've cruised before, depending on your loyalty status, you may be eligible for boarding first, and you have special lounges to sit in that usually have some kind of food or snacks and drinks or water in there, and then you get to board first. So it just depends what your loyalty level is and what that cruise line offers you. Number 11, treat yourself. Some ships have ships within the ship now. I don't know if you've heard of those. Like Norwegian has their area called the Haven, or MSC has the Yacht Club. So what you're doing, you're getting your room in like a separate ship. So these people that take like the Haven or the Yacht Club, you have your own pools there, your own dining areas there. You can always go into the other part of the ship, but regular passengers can't come into your part of the ship. Well, of course, these are going to cost more money, and some of them are very expensive, depending on what type of cabin and such that you're staying in. But you do get escorted on that ship first, by either your butler or a crew member. They will come and get you and escort you on the ship, so that will get you on sooner also. These are luxury areas, so if you want to go all out, get one of these areas on these ships. Number 12 is mobility issues. Now, if you or someone traveling with you has a mobility issue and they have a scooter, a wheelchair, a walker, or a cane, you are entitled to priority boarding. So just let your cruise ship or travel agent know in advance that you're going to need this priority boarding, and they will board those people first. Number 13 is a travel agent. Now, working with a travel agent can be smart. They can track price drops, they can get upgrades, they can unlock bonus perks, and get the best embarkation times for you. Also, usually when you book with a travel agent, you might have a bottle of champagne when you get on board, a bottle of wine waiting for you with a thank you card. I've noticed that before when booking with a travel agent. So next time you book, maybe think about going with the travel agent. Number 14 is timing. Now, timing is really hard as to what time you should get to the cruise terminal. If you arrive hours before your schedule, like me, sometimes I like to get there, but then I'm out there waiting for hours in the cold, or you could be waiting in the rain, or it's hot and you're outside and you're in the sun and there's no shade. So don't get there too early, but don't get there too late. You want to hit that sweet spot right there. About 30 minutes before your boarding time, they say is good to arrive. I usually arrive sooner, but just to make sure I'm not going to be in a lot of traffic and stuff. But get there at least 30 minutes before your boarding time. Number 15 is be ready. Your carry-on bag should have everything you need until your luggage gets to your cabin. Now, if you've cruised before, you know that when you get on board, your luggage that you have checked with the porter is not going to be to your room till about 1:30, 2, depending on the ship and circumstances. You're not going to be able to get to your cabin and get your luggage till that time. So you want to make sure not only have your documents with you, make sure you have your medications with you in your carry-on bag. You might want to have your phone chargers if your phone's not charged up and you want to be taking pictures or filming or something. Take a phone charger so you can charge it. And if you want to go to the pool, have a swimsuit with you in your carry-on so that you can go to the pool. And you can take your aluminum water bottle so you can fill up with some water and take that around. So make sure that everything you're going to need as soon as you get on the cruise ship, have that with you, because you may not get to your luggage for a while. Sometimes I've seen luggage not even coming till the evening time. So it just depends on the cruise ship. So take with you what you need. Once on board, make it a priority to head to your muster station first before you do anything else. That way, it's out of the way, and then you can head to go eat your lunch wherever you want to go. I wouldn't recommend it to the buffet the first day. Everybody's going to be there. First day, everybody heads to the buffet, and there's long lines. So go to something like the main dining room for lunch. Go grab a slice of pizza, go get a hamburger or a hot dog, whatever's on your ship. There's going to be many food options besides the buffet. The buffet is packed that day. So just get your muster drill out of the way. I know people say the first thing they want to do is go get a cocktail. Then you start drinking and drinking, then you go eat. Then you hear them announcing your name over the loudspeaker because you haven't gone and done your muster drill. It's quick and easy now. The olden days, we had to get our life vest out of our cabin, go stand out on deck for like an hour while they did this whole spiel for us, and it went on forever. Now you just walk to the muster station. They're like, okay, there you go, and you're done. So it only takes a few minutes. Get that out of the way, then you can go out and enjoy the rest of your cruise and have a great time. So there you have it. Some things to help you on boarding day, get you all organized, get on the ship quicker, and have a wonderful time. So I want to thank you all for stopping by today. If you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel. So bye for now, and I hope to see you all again real soon on my channel, The Golden Cruiser. Have a wonderful day.